When I said real soon, I actually meant right now. It's time for everybody to witness undalevein playing The Witness 100%. Take it away.
Kind of chuckled when you say witness the speedrun because that's literally the cliche of Twitch streamers making a pun about the name.
Oh,
yeah.
the puns are abound. I love them.
Honestly, I've seen way too much Twitch titles. It's an overused one. But yeah, hello everyone. I am back from I did an Escape Simulator speedrun. That was a chaotic speedrun. But now the Witness speedrun, which is a lot more tame, a lot more easygoing, but it is still a speedrun that is worth watching because there is a lot. Because apparently, Witness is a glitchless game has expired about a few years ago. We don't know why, how did it happen, but that's what you get from a 7-year-old game. But yeah, Witness, draw lines on panel, and yeah, I guess I'll just stop talking and we'll get to the run. Alright, before we begin, I need to change my settings, and time starts in 3, 2, 1, go. So The Witness, basically, it is a game about drawing lines on panels. And a bit of spoilers on environment. So, in short, our goal is to get 523 panels, 135 environmental puzzles, and 6 obelisks. You don't need to worry about obelisks, but anyways, that is the premise of the game. Well, we can look at the environmental puzzles. The environmental puzzles can be a bit ridiculous, like this one. Here, this environmental puzzle requires you to mess it up. This panel, fail it, and you can, by failing it, you draw a path to the environmental puzzle in order for you to solve. So, the environmental puzzles are not as trivial as the panels. Yeah, that's basically the premise of the game. Yeah. Here, this is actually an ending of the game. One of the endings. So that's why I had to reload the save, because once you're in the ending, the game stops solving. And we do actually need to resolve this panel, because it is a required panel, which, fun fact, is hidden in rock. I'm not gonna say which rock, but there is a secret panel that has the same shape. Now here is a tiny snipe. Snipes are probably the biggest and commonly known speed tech. Well, I guess it's more like exploits. Basically, you can solve any panel from any distance, and that distance is not determined on when you can't solve it. There are some panels that you can't solve far away, but for most of the time, panels can be solved at any distance, even if it's ridiculous. Anyways, here is a long walking section, so, and we'll solve these panels right now. Here we go around to solve these panels, because again, any panel, actually that's kind of a lie. Not all panels need to be solved. There are certain panels that do not count to the solve count. So there is a panel inside this vault room that I can solve, but I won't. It's not required. It's not counted in the save, and so we ignore that. There's also audio logs, which plays, which are also collectibles, but they're not required. But they're also difficult to keep track of, so we don't bother with audio logs and spouting a bunch of philosophers into the chats, into the commentary. So yeah, so that is basically now tutorial section. Now your question has been answered while we were talking in the call, Satan. So We're now
Well,
at
thank
the area
you.
called Symmetry. Oh, first of all, here is how far you can snipe. You can solve this panel from here. This panel is
Whoa.
actually a very easy solve. You can't actually fail it, only you can exit. But yeah, that your question has been answered. This is Symmetry. Basically, the line when you're drawing the line, the opposite line is drawn. Technically, this is my least favorite mechanic in the entire game. And I love spouting how much I hate Symmetry every time I do randomizers. It's... I definitely made, like a huge writing about why I hate Symmetry. But, I will not say that because we have one of the biggest questions. undalevein, why 100%? You know that there is one specific puzzle that is really not marathon friendly. A 55-minute waiting of an eclipse. That's right, there is a 55 minutes of waiting. Because apparently one of the puzzles requires you to watch a 55-minute video of Brian Moriarty's Eclipse, talking about Easter eggs. And you're
Oh, you
curious...
mean we're not gonna do that?
Of course not. What is it? I don't want people to get lectured, but first... Hello, mister. Yeah, so, this guy loves to say that art is dumb and stupid. Anyways, before I just need to be safe. 49, okay, I should be good. So here is the skip. Eclipse skip. So this is the video.
And we want to give a little flashing warning to the audience for this one.
So
Yeah.
first of all, hang on. Before we start, we are gonna do the skip. So basically, I'm gonna go ahead and create new save files. There's 3 save files. Here's some magic. More save files. So I now have 3 save files. So basically, this entire time from the beginning, I was setting up for Eclipse. The reason why is that the game autosave feature. So when the game autosaves, it will split the saves into legacy and current saves. And that's what I did from the very beginning. But now it's time to do the second glitch. Pausing. This video is now paused. You can't pause theater videos. But if you reload the save while drawing the line, you can. It's really, really easy. And now we're gonna pause to Eclipse. So basically, what I'm trying to do is trick the game into a specific setup. Basically, I am looking to see if oh, there it is. And now it begins. So here, I've set it up. I got pretty lucky there. So now, the epilepsy has begun. It's a bit minor, but still, definitely a bit epileptic. So what I'm doing right now is holding a pause while solving puzzles, while running. And I don't know if you can see it. Well, you can't see this, but I'm holding 3 buttons. The escape key, the W key, and my shift. It is really uncomfortable to walk around holding the menu button. Oop, there he is. But now... And also, everyone say hello to Windmill. Windmill is very slow. There's a lot of slow things in the game when it comes to environmental puzzles, and the Windmill is especially slow. But we could speed this up for the second and third blades. This has 3 EPs, by the way. By crushing our cursor onto the blade, such that it can transport back to us there, so that we could skip having to wait for a full revolution. Saying, how are you feeling?
Sure, feeling a lot of things. I'm also feeling excited to read you a donation. Is this a good time?
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Wonderful. All right, Hat Kirby sends in $50 and says, "Let's go undalevein. You're great at this, and you've impacted the Witness speedrunning so much. Good luck on Eclipse Skip."
Thank
Right now?
you. I am a bit stressed out about Eclipse, but I'm gonna play it safe and go for the second blade. So, why am I pausing? Well, the reason why it's pausing is very simple. The theater videos are glitched in such a way that in order to correct the glitch setup, you're supposed to overload the game with a bunch of sound entities. By overloading the game with a bunch of sound entities, the theater videos resets, and that's how you be able to speed the Eclipse videos up. Very simple. Don't worry. I swear. No, it's not really simple. Okay. I am forgetting the solution. Okay. Commentary and remembering is not a friend. Uh, but yeah. But yeah, windmill is the worst. But luckily, conveniently, because of windmill, it makes this skip a lot easier. But yeah. There's a lot of risk management right now for me, especially with holding pause. Ideally, I want to hold pause as much as possible in order to speed up Eclipse. But if I pause too much, I will miss Eclipse, and therefore I had to redo everything. I hate windmill. Apparently Windmill ejected me out, which I did not want, so I had to do that puzzle later. Thank you, Windmill, for being jank. But yeah. I am gonna be playing a bit safer, such that I don't miss Eclipse, because if I miss Eclipse, oh boy, this marathon is gonna go into overtime. So I hope I won't do that.
But don't we want more complete-a-thon?
Exactly. More mistakes equals more complete-a-thon. But do you really want to hear the presentation by Brian Moriarty? Really?
Well, if that's what it takes.
Yeah. Brian has a lot of things to say, to be honest.
Well, I have some things to say too, so if you want to throw to me, let me know.
Let's do it. It's another windmill.
Okay, wonderful. I just want to remind chat that we have some incentives open. I know I talked about them before the run, but they are really, really exciting. So I just want to remind chat that if you donate, you can put your donation towards that Sonic Colors DS All S-Ranks category upgrade incentive target, and you can put it towards the Sega and Sonic and Sega All Stars Racing category choice poll for 128 KB versus 600 KB. So if you're going to donate, you can go ahead and click those in Tiltify before you finalize your donation, and they will be added onto those targets and polls. We really want to see those targets get met and for you all to voice your opinions with polls. So we would love to see those donations come in. Thank you for being awesome.
Okay. I'm playing it safe here. I made a lot of mistakes with Windmill. So I will hold off on pausing for now. Because if I miss Eclipse, I will cry.
I also want to let you know that chat did indeed say hello to Windmill.
Oh, perfect. Now we have to say goodbye to Windmill, unfortunately. We talked to Windmill 4 times, because I messed it up. But unfortunately, we need to say goodbye to Windmill. Hey, I need to grab... These EPs are very hard to see. And we will do our final panel. By the way, the sound you're hearing is actually a challenge resetting. If you hear it properly. Now, I'm gonna calm down on the pausing a little bit. Alright, cool. I'm playing it really safe. Okay, but hopefully, now we could wait a little bit. I think probably played it a bit too safe, but honestly, if we skip 55 minutes of of a lecture by Brian Moriarty, I'm happy. So, uh, anyways, how are you doing?
Chad also has a quick question, which is, does the witness have key rebinding?
It does, but you can't rebind the menu, which is the biggest
I see.
one. I have to hold the escape key a lot, because there's no rebind. Well, I can technically rebind on a different area. Oh, there you go. Voila. 55 minutes of waiting done. Well, not really.
Oh, beautiful. Nicely done.
Thank you. That is...
Yeah, chat, we talked about this before the run. This is a hard skip, so give undalevein your congratulations.
Yeah. Anyways. Hello to this person again. We pause it on this section because we're gonna come back to that later. But anyways, that is the hardest skip. That's, well, the scariest skip. If I miss it, I have to waste 6 minutes of NoGlitches's time. Well, is it really? Okay, whatever. But anyways, we'll finish up town now. There is an EP I do want to double check. This EP. I grab this EP? Oh, okay. If I solve the EP, it will flash. All right. But anyways, this is everyone's favorite panel. The game doesn't like it when you solve things diagonally, so that will be our first lasers. Also to note about lasers, to access mountain you need 7 lasers, and to access the secret area of mountain you need to get all 11 lasers. Getting lasers is not really a difficult task because we're doing everything. But yeah, now we can go back to normalcy. So the epilepsy is gone. So if there's epilepsy warning, you can take it out now. So now everything is back to normal. But yeah, that's definitely the skip. But don't worry, I'm still worried about another thing coming up very later in the run, which I am also terrified about. Anyways, we're back to
you're doing great thus far, so don't worry about it.
Yes.
You're killing it, Chad is loving it.
Yeah. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there is a 13-minute cycle with a 1-minute opening on solving another environmental puzzle called Cloud Cycle. Cloud Cycle is bad if I miss it, because that means it's 13 minutes of doing something else, and that's really bad, so I hope I don't miss it. There is way too much environmental puzzles that waste a lot of your time if you mess it up. Which is kind of exciting when you think about it. So many time loss in the game. Well, particularly in the 100% categories. Okay. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna be finishing up this area. This area we refer to as symmetry because we're too lazy to coming up with a different name. So we name it based on its mechanic. Everything else we just base it off how they look. Well, technically that area is called Glass Factory. Alright, but trivia aside, let's go grab our lasers. No, at the store, grab this in EP. And we should be good to go. Alright, that's symmetry. Second laser out of 11. Now we are going to the next obvious area. Not deserts. Deserts, I know desert is close by, we don't do desert now. We're just gonna go straight to Quarry, which has a very precise skip. Oh, snipe, which we haven't really seen a lot recently, so you get to see more snipes. And the snipes, I would just say, gets ridiculous.
Yeah, I gotta say, the snipes are the coolest thing to watch, for sure.
Yeah. So, there are 2 snipes. The first snipe is called Bowhouse Snipe. Here, I'm gonna solve these 2 panels first. And then turn. There's a panel here. Solved. Second snipe. I smack into this control panel. There's the stairs I'm gonna lower. And this is probably really difficult. Never mind, it's not difficult. I'm tricking you. And this snipe is just optional. I just do it because muscle memory. I usually do it during my PBs. Yeah. Quick little glitch. These control panels are interlinked with each other. So basically, I am. Oh, this is not what I do before. So normally, you cannot have both the ramp and the lift go up in the up position at the same time. But by canceling that, but because they're erasers and erasers have the delay on, you can actually send both up without doing some other stop. But yeah, and we'll solve our remaining few panels and mill, and we'll go move on. Here is a part that I will say I'm a bit doing some risky strats. I don't know why I'm doing risky strats. I have a weird mind. So one risky scratch is I lower this elevator and quickly solve this EP. I messed it up. Give me one moment while I fix this up a little. I usually nail that strat, but apparently I wasn't looking at. Okay. Snipe this panel just because I can. I did snipe the panel.
That was a really cool backup snipe.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's not really a backup. It's a snipe that I usually do because this EP can restart much later in the elevator, so I just solve the first panel of the next set. It's very difficult to see, because the panel is gray, but it's a little bit lighter, and you can see right here. Boom, solved. Far away. Anyways, now we're in Boathouse. I am sure that everything here is entirely glitchless and completely free of any glitches whatsoever. No way there's gonna be something weird. I mean, it's a puzzle game. Puzzle games are often very glitchless. Okay.
Famously, 3D ones are too. Definitely.
Well, this game in particular, this particular game has some notoriety for being some appearance of glitchless. In fact, the Eclipse skip wasn't discovered until 2 years ago, by someone who's crazy enough to find it. Anyways, we're gonna move this claw to a specific point because by moving that claw, we can grab another environmental puzzle. Okay. This next EP is very normal, Satan. So
I'm gonna just choose to believe you until I see otherwise.
cool. So anyways, we're gonna lower this ramp. And
also, chat is reminding us that there are no glitches allowed on this channel.
Anyways, very normal.
Wow. Yeah, that was super normal.
Chat says no glitches. Awesome. 55 minutes primary lecture. Here we go. More no.
Let's go. Let's go.
We'll say that the Eclipse skip does not count, so we have to watch the entire 55-minute presentation. Also, welcome to the boat section, aka auto scrollers. Plus
everybody's favorite.
So these boat EPs are quite punishing if you're not paying attention, because you have to redo the entire EP again by rerouting the boat again. So we it's a weird thing to just focus on, keep your focus on a lot of the time. But yeah,
But luckily, you are skilled at that.
hopefully. I mean, the next one is just, why am I doing this? And speaking of why am I doing this, here, this EP is much easier if you have it on low speeds. I am a daredevil, because I have no comprehension of what it means to be safe. So let's try it out. Bam! This EP.
Oh.
Really,
so cool.
really difficult to do at full speeds, and I do it because I don't know why. I just do it. It's I need to ask myself that question a lot. That right there is a quick boat turnaround. Quick boat turnaround basically means that the boat is because the boat takes too long to turn around. So all you need to do is to pester the boats into turning around. We'll see more at the very, very end of the run. That's a little bit of insight. And finally, last boat thing. Well, second. Quick boat stop. Basically, the boat slows down when it reaches its destination, so we wanted to ask it to stop now, even though it's not the location that we want to intend. Oh, we got a cycle. This, my friends, is Buoy Cycle. It is a 43-second cycle that oscillates back and forth. If you miss it, well, you had to do stuff in this area. Luckily, that was a good cycle. I never have good cycles before.
Nicely done.
Thanks. And onto, I think, people's favorite area, Treehouse. Very satisfying. Because you can do this. Never mind, Treehouse sucks and everyone knows it. I solved too quickly before the bridge finishes its animation, so you have to resolve it in order. So by doing it, doing this panel too fast is actually a penalty, because why make your run faster when you can make a run slower by punishing you for going fast? And here, this is probably, I think I'm turning this into a glitch showcase. Because this strategy is like, why am I doing this? This shouldn't save a lot of time. I swear. I just did it because it's cool. But we'll get to that later. Here, we're gonna do the satisfying. It's very satisfying, this area. Just bam, bam, bam. Never mind. I'm praising the game a lot, and now it's punishing me. I should probably just stop praising the game. Maybe smack talk the game a little bit. But yeah, very satisfying. Treehouse ASMR. Alright. More Treehouse ASMR. Bam. Bam.
That is so satisfying.
It is. Especially when you do it fast, when you're doing it yourself, because like you definitely need to remember the solutions, but just doing it just over and over again is just so satisfying. Right. And we're gonna send this bridge to the left. Here's a snipe that's a bit precise. I need to align this to grab this panel. If you don't know how I managed to know if I snipe it or not, it's basically the white borders. If the white borders turn to fade to transparent, then that means I sniped the panel. If not, then it won't. Because every first panel you solve, the white borders disappear. But that's our third laser. Anyways, here was the strat that I was referring to earlier. Basically, you can turn this bridge such that the configuration makes it so that when grabbing the next EP, which I'll focus now, the next EP is on a timer. Because that's not how you solve the EP. That is literally not how you solve the EP. We just do another glitch. Because you're supposed to have the bridge configuration right, not the other way. And we are finishing up with the snipes. All right, that's almost treehouse done. But hang on, are we missing an EP? I think I'm probably missed an EP. Whatever. I'm sure I'll get the EP later. And by later, I mean now. There is an EP that you're intended to grab at the top. This EP right here, you can't grab because of the spikes, but for some reason, by changing your FOV while solving the puzzle, you could just clip it right through.
Wow.
I swear
That's amazing.
God, this game just has some weird surprises here and there.
Wow, we are really doing some glitches in this No Glitches Allowed stream.
Anyways, now we're up to Keep. Keep is the next laser area, and it has a lot more stuff happening. Like this this area usually has like a little amount of environmental puzzles and puzzles in general, because the sets are usually very small compared to the other areas, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have crazy stuff. Anyways, we're gonna do some pressure plates. And we're gonna solve this next EP. I mean, pressure plate. These are technically environmental puzzles as well. And we need to restart this purple pressure plates, I think. I mean, the intended EP is just solve it twice, the purple pressure plates. Whatever. Also, next trick, this is the next EP. You actually need to have the boats going counterclockwise. So basically, when you're off of the boat, you're supposed to send it counterclockwise to solve that EP. The boat is currently stationary right now in Treehouse. So why not do one of the snipes I really struggle with, couch snipe. So basically we're gonna try and snipe this panel, and then quickly snipe another panel. I think I sniped the speed panel. I want to get the boat at max speed in order to maximize lower the waiting time. But while the boat is moving, I think, can you hear the boat? It's max speed. I didn't mess it up. Nice. You can hear the boats. So yeah, the boat is going at max speed, and I need to quickly move to this location because... Never mind, the boat is not going at max speed. I'm a liar.
Well, as we find ourselves with a little bit more time, do you have time for a donation?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. I have $50 here sent in by T. Hurst III, who says, we better complete all the donation incentives for this complete-a-thon. This witness run is amazing. Shoutouts to undalevein for the good luck with the golden orbs, and I'm glad you were blessed by the white orb eclipse with a little purple devil emoji. And that donation went towards the Sonic Colors DS All S Ranks category upgrade incentive. So thank you so much for your generosity.
So slow. All right, thank you, T. Harris. Amazing run, 4D golf. Absolutely incredible. I should really do some 4D golf right now. But anyways, That was not max speed, as you can see. It was going really slowly. But anyways, we're gonna go finish up the pressure plates. Now. And now, pressure plates, some of them need to be resolved. You have to restart the pressure plates, do a different solution. But you remember that that other trick that we did in Treehouse at the bottom floor? Well, want to see some fireworks? Anyways, we're gonna do this, do that, do this, do that, change FOV again. Hang on. We're gonna change FOV again. Please. We're gonna change FOV again, thank you. Boom, fireworks. Voila.
Nice job.
It's very slow to do the pressure plates because it involves walking, so hang on, there's another trick. Hang on. Hang on, I need to stare at this wall. Can you take a closer look at this wall, please? Like, this wall is very interesting, you know?
Have some potentially interesting information about the charity that we benefit here at Complete-a-thon, if we have some time.
No, because after staring at this wall, something happened.
as usual.
I don't know what happened. I just know that something happened. I do know why. I'll explain that later. We just stare at a wall and something magical happened. The key word is magic. Anyways.
Well, I know what I'm doing tonight after this.
But anyways, after we stare at this wall for a few seconds, we can go ahead and finish up keep. Now on to one of the easier areas. Here's how hard it is to grab this laser. Alright, we finished Shadows. Well, not really. Shadows requires us to do a bit more than just grabbing the laser. In the other category, Shadows is one of the go-to because it's literally just one panel and that's it. Like, you could just grab it right after the beginning section. But yeah. Alright. I think we could have some time for you to talk.
Absolutely, yeah. I just wanted to let chat know a little bit more about Girls Make Games, which is the charity that we're benefiting at Complete-a-thon. Girls Make Games believes in providing every girl and woman with the opportunity to discover their potential and talents through gaming and game development. With your donations, you're able to contribute directly to the Girls Make Games scholarship fund that provides girls and women with the resources and opportunities to pursue careers in gaming through GMD's many programs such as their 2024 college scholarships, summer camp scholarships, and the new mentorship and internship programs launching later this year. So if you all like video games, and I am absolutely certain you do, donating will give girls and women the opportunity to get more into gaming and make that something that's part of their lives more than they would have been able to otherwise. So that's where all of your wonderful donations are going. And yeah, go ahead and take it back away.
That is absolutely incredible. More games.
More games.
Also,
yep, as a woman in gaming, I really care about this. So
yeah.
Anyways,
we're gonna go ahead and do this laser right now. We actually did not finish query. We need to grab this laser first. Okay, now we finished query. Interestingly, I've been told it's dinner time. Even though I specifically told my parents not to tell me to have dinner right now.
Dinner time, time loss.
I have a run to do. So hopefully this I do need to tell them. Sorry, my parents. I don't want to make my parents mad. But anyways, hey, look, desert, a area that we didn't care about because in the very beginning. it might not make sense on why we do desert later. But you'll see it in a moment. Keyword, I think something magical happened in the magic of desert. But anyways, we're gonna go run to this corner to snipe another panel right here. And do a little bit, grab some of these stragglers. Like this CP. And this EP. I really hope we don't have a sign saying, please, do speedrun and don't get distracted by parents texting you that dinner is ready. I literally told them before the run. But anyways.
That's okay. IRL time loss, it's all part of the fun.
Yeah. Anyways, now that we finished grabbing all of these stragglers in the outskirts of deserts, we can finally enter the desert, everyone's least favorite area. And in speedrunning, I mentioned it before that diagonals are really difficult to draw. Desert has a lot of diagonals because they are hexagon shaped, and hexagon shaped means more jankiness with controlling the mouse. And also these EPs just is awful. If you don't stand in the right position, you cannot solve the EP. Anyways, everyone's favorite room, flood. There is an EP in this area, and basically there's a strat. So basically, you want to solve this panel, and then you start this EP, and you want to drink all the water from the flood room. Cheers.
We are hydrating, chat. Hydrate or dihydrate.
As we suck all of the water from the virtual world to the real life by drinking all of the water, we have solved this EP. Anyways, this is a very unnecessary FOV clip. I stand by that. Hang on. This is a glitch showcase. I am lying to organizers on what I'm doing. This is not 100%. This is glitch showcase. I'm kidding, of course. But
if you call it all glitches,
there's a lot of glitches. Anyways, we can FOV clip this latch to solve this laser early because there's an EP underneath. Now, wait, wasn't there something magical happened? Like, I want to escape desert. Oh, this door magically opened. I wonder why.
Whoa, magic.
Yeah, you're not allowed to enter this door. You're supposed to grab all 11 lasers before you have access to this area. But if you remember from keyword magic, we have already sniped that panel and opened the door. So we have a third exit on how to exit desert. And it's much faster than riding on the elevator and grabbing the EP later, or grab the EP and run all the way out of desert.
That's awesome.
Anyways, time for the scariest part of the run. Do you remember when I said cloud cycle?
I remember.
Here. So, if you don't know, if I haven't mentioned already, there is an environmental puzzle called Cloud Cycle, and it is very stupid. It's like there's a cloud that is moving back and forth that takes around 30 minutes per cycle. Every 30 minutes, there's a 1-minute opening where the clouds align, forming an environmental puzzle. If I miss that EP, we had to grab that EP later, and I don't want to do that because I really don't want to make a bad mistake and make everyone wait for 13 minutes. Because then I would turn it a 99.8 run. We don't want that. We want to complete everything. So I'm just gonna run all the way here, skipping every other puzzles, because this EP is very... I had to pay attention to this EP, so anyways. Stress over.
Oh no,
normally-
chat just made a joke about it being EP, like the sleepy
No!
word, and I can't. Oh no,
Oh no, okay.
I can't get that out of my head.
So EP is short for environmental puzzle, because environmental puzzle is very wordy. So we just avoid trying to say environmental puzzle multiple times. So we just call it EP. But I can see where this is going.
No, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Well, chat, you can donate and tell us how EP you are, if you'd like. I will read out all of those EP donations.
No, please, no. Please don't say EP. I don't want to.
Or don't. Just donate for magic. We love magic.
Yeah. because okay, I don't want to incentivize more EPs.
No more EP, just magic, chat. You heard him.
Okay. Anyways, bunker is definitely a really fun area in a 7 lasers one. Formerly any percent, because apparently the game is so broken that we are able to find a skip that essentially skips everything in the game has to offer. How did that happen? Well, a person whose name is a person named Rever, also in French, Rever means to dream in French. A person named Rever discovered this in a dream, and apparently we found that skip. And that's how the witness was beaten in less than 5 minutes.
That's fantastic. Wow.
It's definitely not a coincidence, I swear. I mean,
that sounds like magic to me. More magic.
His name is Rever, which means to dream in French, and he dreamt it during a dream. You can't make
that
up.
like really magic. That sounds like magic.
We have Discord post to prove it.
Got the receipts.
I swear.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it was actually discovered last year. It is a very silly skip that trivializes everything in the game. It also made an improvement to low percent that made low percent completely disappear from the main leaderboards, because now the low percent is any percent, and no, low percent is not any percent. It's just that for some reason it just is in this case. Oh yeah, we have a low percent category, and it's even dumber with the glitches.
Wow, thing in the witness just sounds like magic to me.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah. So there are definitely some things I skipped because of Cloud Cycle, because I was hyper focused on not missing it. Case in point, this area. I could have done it earlier, but because of Cloud Cycle, I have to... We don't talk about it. I got rejected from Monastery. Unfortunate. The door should be open, because I didn't solve a few panels in Monastery, which was not ideal. I had to take the long way around. Okay. Give me 1 second while I quickly improvise. Thank you, Cloud Cycle. You're really amazing for me for doing something that's not in practice. So let me rectify this a little bit. We don't actually need to open this door. This is not scripted. Because I actually was supposed to open the doors for the shortcut to access, but I didn't solve the required puzzles to have that open. Alright. I cross my fingers that I don't mess up this obelisk. Never mind. I really messed up here on the routing. So you remember the shortcut door that I said was that I need to do? Apparently that's also required for an environmental puzzle, which I screwed up upon, and now I'm being punished severely.
All I'm hearing is more complete-a-thon. That's all I'm hearing. I'm just gonna say
You get to hear me more complaining about my run.
it. That's all right.
I mean,
You're still doing it.
if it's complete-a-thon, I'll take that. It's just that this is not part of the route. It's just that cloud.
We're seeing some on-the-fly changes.
Like puzzle games, usually it's very set routes. You see me do something that's literally out of order.
We're handling it like a champ, so good job. Chat, can we show some love for this on-the-fly routing changing? As a puzzle game speedrunner myself, I know it's really hard.
Yeah. Puzzle games, screenruns, speedruns are great.
They are. Puzzles unite.
Right. I should remember to grab this laser. And of course, I got rejected by the laser as well. Certain panels you cannot solve from a distance, even though there are some panels you can solve from a large distance. There are certain panels, like the laser panels, that you cannot solve from far away. That is not ideal. Anyways, this was the EP that I was supposed to grab earlier. That's not white. Okay, well, I am not doing this well. I blame everything on Cloud Cycle. This is its fault. It should be ashamed of itself for making me mess up more in this specific area than ever. Marathon.
Marathon.
Right. Now that's a white obelisk. If you solve all EPs in a certain area, the obelisk turns white. And that's how you know that that area is completed. That obelisk is completed. Naturally, the next area is perhaps the one that's notorious for, on everyone's minds, Swamp. It's very notorious in how slow it is. Well, in the speedrun, it is one of the fastest, but it's really slow, and you'll see why. But anyways, we have these panels. These panels. To solve. Sorry, this is not turning into a panel solve ASMR, is it? Okay. Anyways, we solve this bridge in a specific way. To grab that EP, we need to go here to solve this panel from a distance. Turn around, we solve this environmental puzzle because we're on a timer because of this EP. To grab this environmental puzzle, go here, snipe the second panel. The second panel is... Oh, and I solved it. Nice. This
Nicely done.
This snipe, what is particularly difficult because we're on a bridge, moving bridge, plus EPs. But it's actually not a bad snipe if you're stationary. Because by doing that snipe, you skip the entirety of Swamp. For the 7 lasers. Which is why Swamp in the speedruns is one of the fastest areas in the game because of that snipe. You just snipe two panels, boom, you have access to the laser. Now for people's least favorite environmental puzzles. This environmental puzzle is very silly, but it's a weirdly consistent if you know what you're doing. And I'll tell that right now. So this environmental puzzle requires you to be on this bridge, start this puzzle, and the way that's easy to solve this is that you want to position a cursor here, and then make sure that your cursor is on this sign, and then have your cursor lie down. I'm not holding my mouse, by the way. And then once you get right here, go down. Makes this EP a lot easier if you know what you're doing. Otherwise, redo the entire bridge puzzle. Because who loves slow moving bridges in speedruns? Anyways, here's another slow moving bridge.
You got it.
We'll grab this environmental puzzle. And this environmental puzzle. Ooh. Look at that moving bridge.
Oh, it's moving so fast.
Exactly. Anyways, now we're gonna continue on. There's a specific route with 100% when it comes to Swamp because of there's a lot of EPs that require a specific setup with the slow moving bridges. So that's why there's some panels I just pass in order to do this instead than that. Anyways, here we're gonna solve these miscellaneous puzzles. Go back up, and we start moving the bridge at the opposite direction. I believe it's this. Interestingly, this is one of the most confusing control panels because depending on how you solve it, will determine the rotation of the bridge, which makes solving the environmental puzzles really, really confusing in casual playthrough. I'm actually going to solve this panel twice because I will be coming back to Swamp much later. But for now, this bridge is going in a different direction so that I can solve this environmental puzzle. Yeah, there's way too much EPs.
The shadow's moving. That's beyond me. That's amazing. Also, let me know if I can jump in at any point.
Unfortunately, there isn't a good time at the moment. I think I could do it I'll tell you when you can. Alright. Here, you want to move this bridge back such that you can solve that environmental puzzle because it's the wrong color. And after that, quickly grab this environmental puzzle, and we are almost done with Swamp. It's definitely a very long area. We're gonna go down here, solve these panels. And there is a tiny skip where you can solve this, the solution to the puzzle can be done in 2 moves. But I'm doing it in 3 because it is not worth it. But anyways, that is almost our final laser. I need to remind myself that's almost the final laser. Anyways, Satan, if you have something to say, now would be a good time.
Absolutely do. Thank you so much. We have a $5 donation from Cell, who says, undalevein is putting on an absolute masterclass. Although I am sad that we didn't get to see my favorite glitch, Invisible Boat. Also, let's fight the EP Sleepies and get that Sonic Colors upgrade, chat. And I just want to talk a little bit about both that upgrade, which is wonderful, that S ranks upgrade for Sonic Colors DS, which will be amazing to see. But I also want to talk a little bit about our bid war for the Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing category choice. And I just want to describe a little bit about what both of these options are. So right now, 600 KB is winning, but only by $5. So chat, you can absolutely change that. And 600 KB is this really, really pretty pixel aesthetic. This is actually the Java version of the game. So if you're thinking about, you know, the DS version or the console version, think a little bit fewer pixels. But the 600 KB is kind of a really, really nice pixelated aesthetic. You might see it as an indie game right now. It's beautiful. 128 KB looks a little bit closer to how you might remember some of those first, you know, Mario Kart games looking a little bit nostalgically pixelated. It looks pretty funny. So chat, I want to see your donations for these options for this game. Come on in. Remember that when you donate, you can click target and poll before you get in your donation, and your donation will go to both of those choices. So thank you so much again for your donations.
Amazing. All right. Anyways, coming up, one of the second hardest snipe in the game. Ooh, he's performing a difficult snipe in a marathon? Yes. Because I believe it's consistent, hopefully. But anyways, the next snipe I'll be performing is called Redirect Snipe. We have 11 lasers already activated, but there's one laser that's not facing the mountain. All laser pointing here. But this laser in a distance is not facing the right direction, so hang on. Don't worry. I can save this. Hang on. I can save this. Why is this the hard part? No! No! My laser! Come back! Please! Why was this the hard part? No.
That's okay. You got this. Come on, lasers.
No,
Chat,
please.
come on. Give undalevein your support.
Oh,
We gotta get these lasers back.
That's literally not the hard part.
Marathons.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
Woo! How did that happen in a marathon? Okay, I said the thing.
This has never happened before. Oh.
Okay, so that snipe, the hard part is having the panel at the center of the screen. I got a first try. The problem is that the laser refuses to cooperate, so it's just passing the intended location multiple times. Which is really funny. But now, we got redirect snipe. It's a very, very far away snipe. I think it's currently I don't know if it's the furthest snipe in the entire game. Well, not really. There is much further snipes, but this is definitely one of the far away snipes in the game. That's ridiculous and ridiculously precise. And I'm glad I got it, quote unquote, first try. Technically, the hard part was first try, the easy part was not. But
First try is a first try.
Exactly, we'll take those first tries. I'm supposed to stand in the right position for this panel. But first try is a first try. Anyways, this is Speedrunner's Worst Nightmare, this set. Do you like panels that rotate in front of you? Do you want to cry?
Wow. That's getting my brain.
Do you want to cry and solve that panel? Then good luck, because it's so disorientating that even though we know the solution, we chose to do the slower solution because it is crazy, that panel. Everything else in this floor is very tame. And now, yeah. Speaking of which, Mountain is definitely notorious for all the fun gimmicks, like this gimmick, where you have white and black overlays splashing back and forth. Very fun. And if you are not into a rainbow-esque acid trip, here it is. I'm standing far away. It should not be that bad compared to close up. I'll definitely look away at it once I am done. This shouldn't be a huge seizure warning compared to what we have done in the beginning. But anyways, now that's done, we are gonna go ahead and do the bridges. This is a really cool puzzle, by the way. So you're supposed to have 2 bridges activated at the same time while also having to, being able to exit this floor. It's definitely a very cool puzzle, and I also enjoy this puzzle. This is called multi-panel. Basically, you solve multiple iterations of the same panel at once. So I just solved this panel because I can technically solve all panels by just looking at that specific panel. But now we had to do the bridge configurations. Here, we had to go back and forth, resolving the panel such that the bridges are in a specific configuration to exit. And no, you cannot have one bridge on at a time. You have to have both bridges on at the same time. All right. Okay. This elevator takes a while. So if you have anything to say, this is the first elevator intermission.
Yeah, I mean, I love talking. That's why I'm here. So I will just talk a little bit about the event that we're putting on right now, Complete-a-thon 2024. And just generally, Complete-a-thon is a charity event. Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, you speed up for 10 seconds. Make sure it's like fast garble. Don't worry, people have Twitch, so they can rewind, right? Slow it down. Listen, reverse. Okay. The next 2 panels are actually randomized panels. Wow! He's actually solving puzzles for once instead of actually using his memorization.
This is real Complete-a-thon stuff right here.
Yes, I know. Crazy. A puzzle game with actual a puzzle speedrun with actual puzzles. Anyways, randomized puzzles. Here we go. I hate this. Okay, I don't know the solution for that one. No, my first cycle. Wait, why are these? Oh no.
You got this.
I got none of them. Oh god. Oh god. Okay, this is fine. All right. Anyways, that's done.
Through it. It's done. What's done is done.
Now to one of the runners complained about this Hack Kirby. He was a world record holder for this category until I got a new world record for this category. Speaking of which, I have the world record, but anyways, pillars are like carousels, uncontrollable, little annoying carousels. Sometimes you go into a carousel and you have no control of it, and you just wish that you weren't here. But anyways, the carousel is done. Satan, sorry for interrupting you.
No problem at all.
Privilege.
Yeah, I'll just talk to everybody about Complete-a-thon for a bit. Complete-a-thon is a charity event. Oh, what happened?
Sorry, I nearly forgot to solve that EP. That would be really bad.
Oh, thank goodness. I mean, we are at Complete-a-thon, so we have to do all of them.
If I miss it,
I'm glad you remembered.
Do the elevator again. But anyways, continue.
Thank goodness. Complete-a-thon is a charity event dedicated to completionist speedruns. This includes 100%, all collectibles, or even categories where you collect all of a specific collectible, such as all red berries or all shrines, just to name a few. If you're interested in getting involved or finding out more, make sure to join our Discord and follow us on Twitter to get updates about future events. Come join us.
Anyways, we have to redo the bridge again. Why this bridge? Well, you can't solve both bridge EPs at the bottom, both the blue and orange, so you had to reconfigure them because the endpoints of the bridges are obstructed. So you have to do a different bridge setup in order to progress to the next area. I mean, to get the EP. not progress to the next area. We had the next area. All right. Satan, please yell at me if I forget to grab the orange bridge EP.
Okay, I'm laser focused. I'm on it. Oh, sorry. Should I not have said lasers?
No, that's the EP. But anyways, just yell at me if I miss it.
Will do. Yeah, this has been a fantastic run so far. Just want to say I've been having a great time. Chat's been having a great time. I've been really enjoying seeing the energy.
Yeah. Anyways, I will just pray I won't forget the CP.
I believe in you.
Don't worry, I'm not going to test you.
I can be tested.
Yeah, I tested you. Never mind. You're supposed to help me.
Oh no.
The most common EP I missed.
Oh no.
Like, okay. I missed a panel? Okay. That's the only time I get to see my save file, so I missed a panel, which is even worse than missing an EP. Oh no. Well, we'll figure it out later. Hopefully. Oh shoot, what did I forget? Hang on, I need some time to focus. I'm missing a panel. Somewhere during the run. Did I miss? There's no way I missed a discard in town, right? Hang on. Hang on. I need some calming quotes to listen to. Someone in chat is raving right now by me playing this. I'm forgetting something.
Those who voyage are not saved. And he said to me, those who, instead of voyaging, cast themselves into the sea, take a risk. And he said to me, those who voyage and take no risk shall perish. And he said to me,
what am I missing?
Of salvation.
No, I'm not missing the Alamo, no.
And lifted those beneath it and overran the shore. And he said to me, the surface of the sea is a gleam that cannot be reached, and the bottom is a darkness impenetrable. And between the two are blue fishes.
Maybe this quote can help me. Maybe something that I need to remember.
Nefari, circa 970.
I wasn't paying attention to quotes, sorry. What am I missing?
It's worth a shot.
Oh, there's another snipe here, by the way. This elevator.
I've been standing there for like an hour.
I didn't want to interrupt.
And I don't like sandwiches. Have you ever seen me with a
A
sandwich?
sandwich?
I want a sandwich.
That's crazy. What has a sandwich need to do with what I'm forgetting?
I need some soup.
It's okay.
Sandwiches. That's crazy.
We're gonna be hearing this a lot of times. Every little thing matters because it gets so multiplied.
It's good.
Am I missing sandwiches in my life?
Thanks. Yeah. But we've kind of put tighter posts. Every little bit matters.
Sandwiches, sandwiches, sandwiches. What is the meaning of this?
Oh, can you get me a coffee?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just forgot about something. Sandwiches. Why is it important?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Holy moly.
Truly.
It's just then that I didn't eat dinner. Oh my god, my mom has been helping me this entire time from desert. That dinner was
It was the dinner the whole time?
Oh my god. That's crazy. My mom has been texting me. Maybe if I trace back the when my mom called me for dinner. Oh my god. That's crazy. Maybe I should look there. Okay, something to note, this is challenge. Challenge, if you remember how I failed the random puzzles, well, more random puzzles. This time with some good old-fashioned music, which I will change my FOV for strategies. Anyways, good. Have fun listening to Enrita's dance. We need to keep talking so that Twitch doesn't flag this as, hey, look, you're the issue of copyrights, because we need to talk.
Oh,
Enrita's
it's time. Let's talk. No copyright.
Anyways, these puzzles are randomized. This is the first one. These are basically a bunch of separation puzzles. Here, this is the maze of the map. 13322. Satan, remembering 13322.
13322. Okay, and chat, get your jammy out. Drown out the copyright.
Keep saying that in your head. 13322.
Okay, 13322. 13322.
Yes.
13322. 13322. 13322.
I'm not.
13322.
Gotta keep saying.
Chat, can we get some donations for 13322? I think that'll help me remember it a little bit better.
Okay.
A little bit better.
Why is this puzzle throwing me off for a loop? It's a poly puzzle. This shouldn't be that bad.
You can do it.
Why are you not saying the line?
13322.
Oh, I'm being dumb. Okay. Alright. Thank you.
The power of 13322 compels you.
Yes. Undertale reference. Go. Oh, two of these are the imposters. Let's not make Among Us jokes.
Among Us reference.
Anyway, this is why 1322 is important. 1, 3. Oh, there's a panel here.
Not 2 yet.
We solve this. Boom. 1, 3, 3, 2, 2.
2, 2. Let's go.
And then we solve this panel. Finally, the pillars. Remember the pillars? They're carousels. Anyways, we need to quickly solve this monstrosity of a panel, because this is where everything falls apart. Anyways, the pillar is good. All right. Oh, this is easy. That's not easy. Okay.
As easy as 13322.
Okay. Now, panel hunt. We need to find a panel together. Twitch chat.
Okay, let's do it.
Me find the panel. Go back to the VODs. Help me find the panel that I missed.
Come on, chat.
Because I definitely missed the panel. I'm actually gonna go to a specific area.
Offer your support.
There's a specific panel that I missed that I need help finding, because it's such a pain to find the missing panel. Anyways, I'm gonna go to a interesting area. This is called the lake. This is actually the map of the area of the entire game. I'm looking for orange triangles just to see if I missed any orange triangles, which are discards, which is the panels that sometimes I miss. Definitely not here. I think I need to go to the other side. Anyways, say, have you found anyone that's?
I'm seeing a lot of belief in the chat, but I'm not seeing anybody who knows the panel. Oh
no. No, I can't believe.
All I know is 13322. That's all I know.
1322. You can't say it anymore. I don't know. I'm missing. What am I missing? What am I missing? Okay. I think I got all desert. I think I got. No, this is not a discard panel. Oh no, no, it's even worse than a discard panel. All right. Not to waste more time, I'm gonna go straight to the boat. Rather than remaining EPs, we need to think. Grab our thinking caps, guys. We're gonna go hunt for the missing panel.
All right, chat. Let's go. Let's get ready for our journey.
All right. Go to the VOD page. Help me find a missing panel.
We also, in the worst case, can always say 99% rounds up to 100%.
No. We need to grab 100%. I'm not satisfied with the 99.8%. There's a reason why I did 100% to show off the Eclipse skip. Okay, just so that we can speed up the process, if we cannot figure out, I'm gonna pull up trainer mod and then pretend that we did it. So it'll be invalid run, but still, we technically did it. Technically say that we did it. I'm gonna grab the remaining environmental puzzles. We gotta think for a second. All right. So tutorial. I believe I grabbed. I think I got the discard. Yeah, I got the discard. Is there any optional panels in? I think it's somewhere in town, maybe. Somewhere in town. I probably missed a panel. I'm not missing a triangle panel for sure, because I checked the lake. I'm not missing anything.
Chat saying shipwreck discard, maybe?
Shipwreck discard. Did I miss that? Okay, I'll go double check that. I'll grab that once I get close to symmetry. Okay. That could be a possibility. Hang on. I can check. I have a phone. I can check the VODs.
This is what it means to be on the fly.
I gotta be
what it
pure
means to be
completeness.
adaptive.
This is the spirit of complete-a-thon. Also, I can start the EP far away. Hang on. Videos. We need to go to broadcast. I did not sign up for multitasking. I signed up for.
Yeah, that's multi-thon. That's a different marathon. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Or a complete-a-thon.
Multi-thon is great. Definitely see that. Okay. I go here. I'm gonna do a quick bow turnaround. Basically saw this panel multiple times to beg it to turn around quickly. Alright.
Chad is also saying town rooftop discard.
Town rooftop discard, I'll check that. This is turned into a team collaborative effort. I love it.
They say chat really makes the marathon, and I think it's really coming true right now.
That is so
It's true.
Without chats, complete-a-thon will not happen. Will never happen.
Exactly.
Alright. Hang on. Let me check. I swear I did town. Is there a non-triangle panel that I possibly may have missed before I got into the elevator in Mountain? Before Mountain, I think.
I'll also say, just as a note, we are at about 4 minutes until estimate right now. Just so you know.
Okay. That is totally fine. If I don't know where the last panel is, I did not do the quick bow turnaround correctly. I did not... Hang on. I messed up this EP real quick. I'm supposed to turn here because I couldn't start the environmental puzzle. So I'll check. The quick bow turnarounds are not happening today for some reason, and I'm sad. It's a really cool trick. Anyways, I'll check town and I'll check shipwreck. If none of them, if there isn't, I'll blame chat. No, I'll not blame you guys. You guys are doing great. I was just poking fun, but anyways.
Fun is doing awesome. This is super entertaining. It's a great run.
Thank you. I'll definitely do some, like, I was supposed to do, like, closing stuff during here, but because I missed a panel, I was like, oh no, I need to grab these.
We got confirmation in chat that you did do shipwreck discard, by the way.
Okay, thank God. I did something I never do in marathons, which is mess up the top EP. Sorry, I am getting way too distracted.
Oh, and our lovely organizer Osborne is saying, y'all, at least with the more time we get, the more time we have to hit $700. And that's a really, really good point, because we are at $670 right now. So that is only $30 more. Chat, I think you can do it. And remember that those donations can go towards that target that we have, the Sonic Colors DS All S Ranks category upgrade, and it can go to your choice of the poll between 128 KB and 600 KB for Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing Java Edition category choice. And I will remind you that the 600 KB is a pretty cool pixelated version. It looks a little bit like you'd see an indie game look like now. And the 128 KB has fewer pixels.
Right.
So please donate with all of your support. Let's get to that $700. Let's get those donations in to those targets and polls.
Okay. So Shipwreck. I think I got town. Okay. Here is something that I will do instead. I'm not gonna dock. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the trainer mod. It is really difficult to find the last panel, and unfortunately, even though I wish I can find the panel, it's gonna take a bit longer than the estimate. So what I'm gonna do is invalidate my run, per se.
That's all right. Every run is valid here at Complainathon.
Yeah.
Because we're raising money for Girls Make Games.
Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Also, chat is saying I think it was Desert Top Panel 8.
10,
Just
11,
if that's quick.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Desert Top Panel 8.
Yeah, that's the suggestion.
Okay, I'll go check Desert in the meantime. Hopefully I'm near Desert. We could save ourselves from using the trainer mod. Okay.
Let's hope chat is right.
And this is not
Thank you,
time.
chat, for all your efforts.
This normally would be time if I didn't forget a panel. I'll go ahead and look at Desert very quick. If not,
Yeah, we'll make that our last check.
If not, trainer mod, and I'll pretend I solved it.
Although chat is also saying you need to do that in order to get to the temple in the first place, so...
Oh,
what
no,
do
no,
I
no,
know?
No. You can actually skip all 7 of the 8 surface panels in Desert. You can, because the last panel is automatically on for some reason. I don't know why it's on. It just is. So anyways, let's do our
Okay,
final
well, let's check Desert real quick, and if we don't get it, that's totally fine.
All right.
No problem at all.
I'm walking. We're gonna do a long drum roll. Keep drum rolling. Keep drum rolling.
Drum roll, drum roll, drum roll, drum roll.
Keep drum rolling. Keep drum
I
rolling.
imagine some drums.
Also, for
I'm
people
hitting
who are in charge of the timer, time stops when I solve this last forgotten panel. There it is. And this should be not time. I think I know what EP I missed. Okay, Jinx. I'm gonna go. I know which EP I missed. It was supposed to be grab during challenge. I got distracted by challenge. This
All
is
right.
true.
One more.
This
One
is
more.
a true Complete-a-thon experience. You forgot
Exactly.
something. You forgot more things, and you keep forgetting until you realize that you've forgotten something. But I do
That's
know
okay.
which environmental puzzle I missed. It is definitely challenge environmental puzzle, which I should have grabbed earlier. It should be like a very free EP, but apparently not. All right. So time stops after I solve this environmental puzzle in 3, 2, 1. Time. We did it! No cheats!
GG's! Great job! Oh my gosh.
Awesome
Wow,
job,
chat. Chat, give undalevein some huge love. That was an amazing handling of that situation. Great job.
I can't believe this. I love how, like, the off rails it went. It turned, like, a serious speedrun into a more off rail speedrun. I love it. But anyways, finally for some plugs. I usually do streams. I might not be doing streams in the future because I will be busy with college and stuff. So it will be very rare for me. But there are resources for definitely the Witness speedrun if you're interested. We do also have a randomizer. Like challenge, there are randomized puzzles that you can do as like a speedrun, which is actually a somewhat popular category if you're experienced in the game. Randomizers are pretty fun. We have Sigma randomizer, Archipelago randomizer, Variety randomizer, Despair randomizer if you hate yourself. And there's just different ways you can choose to speedrun this game. But we do have a Discord that you can attend to. We're open to help, and yeah, I think that's it for plugs. Definitely go check it out, and definitely check out other the puzzle game speedrun has been pretty important. This is especially important just because I've been running this for 2 years, and yeah. This is such a wonderful experience to come here, see it go off and going wild.
You did a great job. That was a really, really entertaining run. Chat, thank you for your help, and I loved seeing your energy throughout. That was amazing.
All right, thank you so much for having me, Sayan. You've been wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Even though I didn't ask for commentators in the beginning, you've been like absolutely incredible.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah. All right. I guess my time here is done. The Witness is over, and I can't wait for the portal run. You should go check it out after the intermission.
Absolutely. Stay tuned, everybody.
4 minutes falling.
Yes. So excited.
All right. Let's call it a day. Bye, everyone.
Well, hello, everybody. If you didn't remember, my name is Satan herself, and I am still your host here at Complete-a-thon 2024. That was an amazing run of The Witness. undalevein did a fantastic job, and we have another fantastic run coming up right here. We're not done with the night, and we're not done with 3D puzzle games. We've got Portal by Alatref, and thanks to all of your generous donations, we actually get to upgrade that run from all achievements -1 to all achievements out of bounds. So we're just taking a little second here to get that set up. And speaking of donations, I actually have a fun one from the last run that I'd like to read right now from T-Harst, T-Harst 3rd. Yes, I remember. They donate $13.32, and they say 13322! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. And that donation went to 128 KB for that Java version of Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing category choice. So now that 128 KB option is actually winning. So chat, if you want to see more pixels, you're gonna have to donate to get that back. It is now losing that donation poll by $8.32, but that's not very much. I'm sure if the pixel lovers want to see that option be the winning option, they can make that happen. And remember, when you donate, you can go ahead and click the target and poll option when you donate, because we want to see that target get met for Sonic Colors DS as well. That was such a fantastic run. I cannot wait for the Portal run coming up. I hope you all are having an amazing complete-a-thon, and I just can't wait to see what's coming up next. Let's raise some more money for Girls Make Games Scholarship Fund here together, and let's get $700 by the end of the night. We are so close, everybody. Let's do it. And if we get 700, maybe we'll even get to 750. That would be amazing. 750 at the end of the day, Wednesday, would be an amazing benchmark. That would help us get to our $2,000 donation goal for the whole marathon. So come on, chat, let's do it. Go ahead and type !donate in chat if you'd like to donate. And if you want to know what's coming up on the schedule, because we do have the amazing Portal run coming up tonight, but we have so many other great games coming up tomorrow and the rest of the days of the marathon. We are going all the way through Sunday, everybody. Go ahead and type !schedule, or you can just click that schedule panel underneath your Twitch page, and you can see all of the wonderful games we've got coming up soon. In fact, I can even tell you about one of them myself, because tomorrow I'm going to be running Plants vs. Zombies. So if you want to see even more puzzle experiences, you're going to want to stick around, not just for the fantastic Portal run coming up by Altref, but for everything coming up after that. I also want to just mention we have EP times coming up on the schedule after Portal. So thank you, Tech, for making that happen. I'm going to take a quick, short little break, and so is the marathon, but we're going to be back real soon with that Portal run. Go ahead and get up and take a little stretch, take a little bit of water, but then come right back, because we are not going to be gone for long.